Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Let me increase my volumes. Okay, good. Welcome back. This will be our fourth week and also our last week for the month for the subject of business finance. So far in the last three sessions, the first session, what we study, Vivian, the first week, what we study together. The notes that I have given to you, I hope you all can download and keep that. So please download and please keep and open the last 3 weeks PDF copy that I have shared with you.
Okay,
Yeah.
week one. Okay. Week one, we have learned P&L, balance sheet, and cash flow statement.
Correct. You look at the first one page, right? So we talk about P&L, balance sheet, and also the cash flow statements. And we mentioned that it is not your role to prepare, but you have learned how to catch the key message or key meanings from the net sales to GP and net profits, cost of goods sold. What does this mean in the week one? So week two, Guan Yin, what we have learned?
Week two, we have learned the net capital. What is it? Wait, let me check. Net working capital and the CCC, which is the cash conversion cycle. Yep.
So every businesses, whether big business or small business, they require the net working capital to run the business. So working capital, which means the short terms liquidity. In the layman term, is the short-term cash flow position for the company to run the business. Short-term usually defined as those current asset, current liability that can easily convert to cash within 1 year period. So because the net working capital consists of what are the components of net working capital? Guan Yin? Component,
Component is the liquidity, liability, and also the operation. I mean the operation of how the business is it?
The definition is this net working capital is to run, is the cash position for the company to run the business. But what make up the net working capital? The first header is the current asset compared to the current liability. And you and me, if you as a salesman, you need to understand what are the key components under current asset. and also current liability. That was week 2. And Vivian, week 3?
Jimmy, I think week 3 is the net working capital and also the cash conversion cycle. Week 2 is week 2 is the variable cost, fixed cost, semi-variable cost.
So from the week 2 is
The contribution
week 2
margin.
is the variable cost, fixed cost, and the semi-variable cost. The characteristic of variable cost is and fixed cost. We have explained, we have studied together. Fixed cost change up and down based on the activity movement up and down. And then fixed cost, by definition, it is remain the same in the long term. In the short term, fixed cost can change also. Fixed cost can change also in the long term. So Guan Yin, let me ask you, under what circumstances or under what situation fixed cost can change?
Under what circumstances fixed costs can change?
Because we study that we are under assumption fixed cost is remain the same, which means no change, but it is only on certain assumption. So can you tell me the example of fixed cost?
Fixed cost, for example, is the how you say the salary of the employee lah. That is in the offer letter or the rental, all those rental.
Yeah. Rental for the warehouse.
Yeah.
Rental for the warehouse, you rent for the warehouse, you sign contract with the landlord for 1 year, 2 years, right? So which means every month you pay 10,000 or 15,000 per month. So the activity is you use or you don't use, you store, if the 10,000 ringgit per month is for 300 square feet, so you use the 300 square feet or don't use the 300 square feet in a month, you still need to pay the fixed cost 10,000 ringgit per month. So fixed cost is fixed over a short period of time. In this case, depend on the contract of the period. If you sign contract for 1 year, which means over the 1 year, the fixed cost is fixed, remain the same. However, after 1 year, under situation where the landlord, after you renew, when you renew, and the landlord say, oh, 10,000 is below market price. I want to increase to 14,000 per month. So now it changed. So the fixed cost is changed upon renewal. Or another scenario, your company hire one sales manager. The gaji is 5,000 ringgit per month, example. So to the company, the fixed cost is 5,000 ringgit a month. However, when the business expanded, so you required additional one sales manager. Is a tambahan. So and this tambahan sales manager, you need to pay additional 6,000. So, for example, from January to January to July, you only one sales manager, so you pay 5,000 ringgit. And then the new additional sales manager come in, additional 6,000. So from July onward, you pay how much, Kuan Yin?
Sorry, what is it again?
January to June, you have one sales manager. The gaji is 5,000. From July onward, additional sales manager come in. The gaji is 6,000. My question is, from July onwards, how much is the fixed cost sales manager salary to the company?
Is 6,000.
Total fixed cost.
Total fixed cost is 11,000.
So 11,000. No? So under this scenario, your fixed cost is changed. So it can be the opposite way, Vivian. Jan to June, you have 3 sales manager. Then after negotiation, business is no good, so you cut down to 1 sales manager. So the fixed cost also change, cut down, go down accordingly. So fixed cost is can change over a period of time. It is not permanently fixed. This is a keyword. Fixed cost is not permanently fixed. The keyword is permanently. It can change. Depending on the situation. I have given to you 2 different scenarios. You need to rent additional warehouse. You need to increase additional sales manager. You need to cut additional sales, additional IT manager, example. So just give you a few examples to enhance your understanding. So week 1, cash flow, P&L, balance sheet, and cash flow. Week 2, we study about the cost behavior, variable cost, fixed cost, and mixed cost. Week 3, we study about net working capital and also the method to measure. Because we just cannot just talk how to measure the performance, the efficiency of the working capital. So not only in absolute value, net working capital not only in absolute value means the amount, but also the performance in terms of number of days. Correct? Number of days. Number of days here refer to inventory days, account payable days, and account receivable day. So these 3 days, these the 3 type of days, DSI, DPO, and DTI. DSO, DPO, and DTI. So measure the efficiency and the performance of the net working capital. So to net working capital is used in all the businesses. As I mentioned one more time, whether small business or big business, everybody required the net working capital, the short term. I mentioned again, short term liquidity position of the company. So, okay, the short term liquidity position of the company. And today, and last week, I asked you to do some Google search about what? Vivian, about what?
About business planning and capital budgeting.
Okay. Then can you share with me what is business planning for Vivian? And then Guan Yan, later you share with me what is capital budgeting.
Capital budgeting.
Okay. Vivian, you share first.
This one I Google, I don't know right or wrong.
Never mind,
Okay.
never mind, never mind.
So the business planning is a detailed plan that outline the goals and strategies lah. So need plan to guide their business growth. This is for the plan for the business growth lah.
Correct. The plan.
The plan, the
plan,
goal,
the
strategy.
mean the cadangan, the plan. Okay, that is a keyword. And also plan represent the vision and content, direction. Arah. Direction. Arah. Okay, Kuan Yin, what is capital budgeting?
Capital budgeting is a process that the business use to evaluate the potential major projects or investment. Yeah.
The keyword is evaluate.
Evaluate.
Investment. Evaluate investment.
Investment.
Well, okay, evaluate mean how to measure, how to assess, how to decide whether the investment, when I say investment, many kind of investment. For example, invest in the big machine, invest in to build the new factory, invest to new production line, invest in additional shop lot, all kind of investment. So capital budgeting. Capital budgeting is a evaluation from finance perspective. So taking into consideration of the finance information, but investment decision. Investment decision, for example, Kuan Yin, today you are the CEO of the company, managing director for the company, or you are the owner of the company. You are thinking whether or not to invest another factory in Penang. Investment, right? Your sales manager tell you that, Kuan Yin, oh boss, I foresee that the Penang market or Johor markets are growing. And he show you the sales projection. This year, next year, blah, 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 5 tahun. Wow, sales, fantastic, good. So production can supply, not? Purchasing manager can buy the material, not? If all this can, where to build the factory? Because let's say your factory in Puchong already sold up, fully utilized, and you want to expand, expand the business in the north of Malaysia. So how? This is a good problem. Good problem. So you are the boss. You think, how? Invest or not invest? And if I to invest, is a 5 million ringgit or 50 million to build one new factory. Not 50 ringgit, Kuan Yin. 50 million. And you need to somehow need to borrow money from cash from the bank, okay? Pinjam the loan. So this is a big decision. So then you talk to your finance director. Then you instruct, you ask the finance director to do some financial evaluation. To see whether the profitability, and also because finance director his strength is in the finance calculation. So let the finance director do the job. Then later he will show you some calculation. At the same time, Kuan Yin, you as a CEO of the company, you must consider quality. We say quantitative and qualitative perspective. Are you able to do? Quantitative means something that can be quantified in number lah. Quantitative. Qualitative means something that finance related. Example, delivery time to customer. Example, quality expectation of the customer in Penang. Example, environmental compliance. Maybe you want to build the new factory in Penang. Negeri Penang, their local requirements is different from Negeri Selangor. Correct not? And another environmental is the bomba. Bomba in Negeri Selangor, bomba in Negeri Penang is a stricter requirement in Penang. All those are qualitative factor to consider before making a sound decision making. So later we will study together about this in capital budgeting. So we usually start. You see, Kuan Yin and Vivian, assuming you in your life assuming in your life, not to say only government, not to say only company, your personal life. Okay, listen carefully. Your personal life. If your personal life, no direction, which means that you have no objective in your life, and also, which means that somebody threw you into the Indian Ocean, or threw you to the swimming pool. In the middle of swimming pool. So you have no direction. You don't know where to go. Left, right, front, and back. You know direction. The company has no direction. Where to go? Apa buat? We want to increase our sales? Yes or no? We want to increase our manpower? Yes or no? We want to increase overseas or not? Yes or no? Sales. We want to improve. We want to replace our new truck or no old truck or not? For Vivian. Logistic. No direction. We want to change our IT system or not? No direction. If company no direction, so year after year. So what do you think? Not to say company lah, you lah. Okay, Vivian. Vivian, for example, now you have a direction. Your direction is to complete this executive degree. Your direction. It is the direction.
Yes,
Memang
yes,
bagus.
yes.
It is the direction. Every weekend, Sunday, you let go your shopping hours, or you let go your part-time time. Example lah.
Example.
Then you decided, because this is your direction, you commit, you berusaha, you put efforts, you spend time, you have the direction to achieve, you have the objective to achieve.
Yes.
If you tak ada direction, okay, every day working, every day wake up 8 o'clock, example, wake up 8 o'clock and then you play games, Until 12 o'clock, you keluar makan out of the rooms, makan 1 hour, you come in again, continue. 1 o'clock, play games. 6 o'clock, you go down, makan dinner. 8 o'clock, you continue, play games. If tiap-tiap hari like this, you're a waste of time. Because your life is no direction. Now we don't talk about the company lah, talk about the personal life.
Personal life.
Personal life. Whether you want to patho, patho is also one direction because patho is a direction toward family planning. I mean, so you study also one direction. So if you sign up for the car driving license, example, 18 years old or 19 years old, this is also direction. Because why? You want to get yourself to be good in, you want to be independent from transportation perspective. Because next time you want to cari makan, you don't need to depend on our Grab lah, your father lah, your mother lah, your sister, your uncle, your brother. Always want to depend, highly dependent on another party. So you pergi mana-mana also susah. But if you sign up for the car driving license, this is your objective. In the 2 years, in 2 months, 3 months, your objective is to pass your direction. Am I? You have the direction, which means you are the objective. Then today you come in to study. In the 6 month time, your objective is what? To pass and earn the executive degree. So that in the future, your objective is to improve your standard of living. You earn more money, right? Yeah, this is objective also. You are the direction. You are the objective. So if you tak ada objective, tiap hari come and go, okay, tak apa. This is not the matter of right or wrong. It is not right, not wrong. It is on individual aspiration. How we want our life to be. If your friend, I say if your friend prefer to be mau tak mau, cincai every day, no right, no wrong, tak apa, right? Correct, correct or not, Vivian? No right, no wrong. It is on individual preference. If dia mau tak mau, suka tak suka, okay, prefer to play games, okay, every night, every weekend, play games, suka, okay, see. So no right, we don't go to criticize, we don't go to say something bad about him or her. No right, no wrong. It is on the personal preference. So you two, together with others, came in for 6 months. Every weekend, Sunday, you must come in. You let go all your personal activity. You tahan mati, you must tahan for 6 months. After 6 months, 6 months saja, not 6 years. After 6 months, you submit your assignment, you pass the assignment, and then you can earn the executive degree. And then in the future, you want to jump to another company, you got the executive degree, also lebih senang. And you want to earn a higher salary, you want to improve your cost of living, also senang, right? If not, you become a hard labor, okay? You work like hell. Why your friend can earn, example can earn 20,000 ringgit a month, but you earn only 8,000 or 5,000 ringgit a month. So it's a different aspiration, what they want in life. So this now, before I go into the main topic, I want to use this personal life experience. Direction, which means linked to our objective or our targets or our goal or our plan, what we want to achieve. So just now, Vivian, you have mentioned plan. plan of the company to achieve. The keyword. We just catch the keyword enough lah. You don't need to copy bulat-bulat lah. From the Google explanation, you don't need to copy bulat-bulat. Learn how to catch the keyword. Okay, so the plan of the company. If your company don't have plan, imagine Vivin, this is what I told you lah. Apa jadi? No plan means no direction. No direction, which means don't know where to go. And the consequence is every department manager also kelam kabut. Sales also malas. Sales director. No plan. Company no plan. So as a sales manager also malas to get more sales. Tak apa. As a sales manager, he bring in sales or no bring in sales. Tak apa. Nobody care. So what happened to you? Your emotion, your motivation working in the company. After 1 tahun, you feel demotivated. Your energy level become low. Because company tak apa-apa. You as a frontliner, remember? You are the frontliner. I think Mandarin is called 前线. If you frontliner, you are the pilot. If pilot pun tak apa-apa, no direction, low motivation, then what happened to production manager? Produce pun tak apa-apa, low quality. Produce salah also tak apa. Produce lebih also tak apa. Purchasing manager. Vivian, purchasing manager. Purchase salah pun never mind. Purchase overpriced, never mind. Purchase lebih pun never mind. Because no direction, company don't care mah. And then the cash flow, all this kena kau. Finance director say, oh shit, wow, very bad quality. Cash, sales of P&L go down. GP very bad. Net profit very bad. Net income very bad. Cash tak cukup. Cannot pay because purchasing manager keep buying the wrong thing. Or purchasing manager buy at a higher price. And then tak cukup money to pay gaji operator. Wow, how? Need to borrow money from the bank. Then need to borrow money from the bank. Bank. The first thing is ask for apa? Financial statement, P&L, balance sheet in the past 3 years, and cash flow. Bank also tak bodoh mah. Correct not, Vivian? Bank also tak bodoh mah. You want to pinjam not 50 ringgit, not 15 ringgit from bank. You want to pinjam maybe 500,000 loan from bank. Bank also takut your company cannot pay back, right? So then bank internally want to do their evaluation. Kuan Yin mentioned just now. Measurement, evaluation, investigation, checking bank by bank. So if bank say, okay, let's say OCBC example, OCBC or Maybank or Public Bank say, okay, sorry, ABC Sdn Bhd, I cannot offer you 500,000 loan, 500,000 ringgit loan because of your very poor P&L, very poor your bank, your internal cash flow position. Bank also takut after give you 500,000, then you tak mampu bayar balik. How? You cannot afford to pay back. Bank also afraid of this become bad debt. There is a consequence. If company does not have a proper plan. So it's not only happen to your individual life, same will go to the company. So usually big company will have the business planning. Every year they do the business planning, and every year they do is not only 1 year. They do for next 3 years atau next 5 years. What is the company direction? For example, now we are in year 2023, right? So next month or September, company will plan what we want to be in year 24, year 25, year 26, 27 and 28 in the next 5 years. Or sekurang-kurangnya, what we want to achieve for the next 3 years, which means what is our goal to achieve for the next 3 years. Then this is our, when you mentioned direction. This is our plan. This is our target. This is our objective to achieve. Example, what are the target? Sales director, Kuan Yin propose. Every year, sales improve 15% year on year. Kuan Yin as a sales director also under pressure lah, because CEO give him pressure. Kuan Yin is a sales director. Usually kena mana sales director. Usually kena mana. Tak boleh lali mana. Company want to have a sales grow, sales improvement year after year. And the expectation is not 1% or 2%. Expectation usually double digit, 10% and above every year. How to achieve? And then that required the effort from all the sales managers, sales staff. It can be local market, can be overseas markets. And then set the targets. So now today, before we go into the main topics, I use your personal life to imagine, to kickstart the discussion. So now you can imagine, example Kuan Yin. If you don't have a direction, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a target, in Cantonese say, you are like a ham yi. Kuan Yin, if you don't understand, you go to ask your parent, what is ham yi in Cantonese? Vivian, can you help him to understand, to interpret what is the meaning of ham yi in Cantonese? It's not the real ikan masin. What is the hidden message of ham yi ikan masin?
It's not doing anything lah.
Which means you are directional. You have no direction. No direction means no objective, no target, no plan for the long term. So now I share my screen. We start the main class of this business planning. Business planning. So let me share my screen. Before I share my screen, anything to ask me?
No.
Okay, so okay, let me start. Week 4. Week 4. Go into the slideshow, bring out the laser pointer. So week 4, we are now in the business planning. Sometimes also people call it budgeting. Budgeting. And budgeting has many there is the big word lah. Budgeting can further be split into many type of budgeting. Can be production budget, HR budget, purchasing budgets, IT budget, investment budgets. Kuan Yin, you mentioned investment, right? Kuan Yin? Capital budgeting. Cash flow budget. So today I give you a big picture. Of course, I don't. We talk something about the capital budget. And then remember this assumption. You don't need to worry how to prepare. You don't need to worry about the technical finance, the knowledge, but you need to understand, you need to have some basic knowledge. What is a business planning? Next time, Kuan Yin, your CEO come to talk to you, or your manager talk to you about this topic, business planning. Then you know sedikit sebanyak what is this about. Supaya you tak ada, you are not mong cha-cha lah. You are not expert in business planning, tak apa, never mind one. But at least you know what is this about, business planning. So capital budgeting. So you need, it is about the investment. And then when you are invited to the business meeting, business discussion, then you can apply your knowledge and participate in the business meeting. Not only just sit there and listen, keep quiet. That is the purpose of learning business finance. So now we go through one by one. Business plan is a master document. Master is just like a government also have a master plan. So company objective. Vivian, you see this one, objective, direction, objective. This morning, just now, 5 minutes ago, we say about objective, about the target. The between what to achieve lah. What lah? It can be a financial objective, can be a non-financial objective. Example, listen carefully. Financial objective is working capital improve. Another example is the GP improve. What you want to achieve? Non-financial objective. Example, customer response time. Sales. Response time. So Kuan Yin, you are the sales director. Your customer from police contact you, ask you to send a quotation. You take 3 minggu to send a quotation. Your competitor take 3 days to respond, but you take 3 weeks to respond. Then how to improve? From 3 weeks from 3 weeks you improve to 2 weeks next year, and next year you improve to another 1 week. Year after year you improve. This is about non-financial time. Vivian, logistic. Logistic is a delivery to customer. Delivery times. This year 2023, from here send something to Rawang. No, send something to Johor. It takes 1 week. Your competitor 2 hari can reach the destination, but your company 1 minggu. I also don't know why. Man, you as a logistic manager set the target or what to improve. This one, delivery time. to customer. Okay. And PMS. PMS, the keyword is measurement. Measure. So Guan Yan, you set the customer response time. Next year, you want to you set a target as 2 hari. 2 weeks. Next year, January to December next year. So when it comes to actual next year, January, February, March. So you need to make sure, right, Mike? You need to make sure, you need to know your actual result. Your actual result, your target is 2 weeks. Your actual result, is it reduced to 1.8 weeks? Is it reduced to 1.5 weeks? Or even worse, increase to 2.5 weeks, 2.7 weeks? You measure the result, actual versus target. Then you ask yourself, how is my performance? Okay. Otherwise you Vivian or Kuan Yin, you shop sendiri ni mah. You faham You understand Shop sendiri. You set your target you never measure, you never compare man. You never compare after 3 bulan, after 1 week you never compare your actual versus target. And then you still shop sendiri until after 6 months you baru tahu, ayo, my target is not achieved ni. Then after 6 months already too late. Right? And also the objective here of what you want to achieve is not only 3 minggu or 5 minggu for the period. Is usually what we want to achieve, what you want to achieve in the next 3 to 5 years. Okay, I stop for a while. Any question?
Jimmy, the company's objective, the finance, is it finance and non-financial? Is it finance and finance? The finance one beside GP and
it
is
can be
that
many financial indicator. Example, GP, net profit.
net profit?
Another example is the net working capital.
Oh, okay.
Another example is the bank loan amount, how to reduce the bank loan amount. Another example is the how to improve the cash position.
Okay.
Another example is how to improve for certain machine product. Example, Guan Yan sell the machine. We got the machine A and B and C. Machine A previously was very bad contribution margin. Remember contribution margin, Guan Yan? So next year you say that, oh boss, I want to improve the contribution margin of this product, of this machine A. So contribution margin is a finance objective. It can be used by the sales department. Boleh mah? So let me ask you, Vivian and Guan Yan, non-finance objective for HR department. Apa dia? Think.
Non-finance. Is it including recruitment?
To be more specific, example?
Example, like hiring new staff, or is it
Hiring new staff,
considered?
ataupun how to reduce number of resignation. How to reduce, because you need to hire new staff to ganti the resignation, correct? If your objective is to reduce the number of resignation, people resign, then you can reduce the the new hire cost ah. Okay. Okay, Kuan Yin. Apa lagi? HR. If you are HR director, what you can propose? What you want to achieve for your department?
What I want to achieve in my department. Hire a good skill worker.
Okay, good skill, which means number of training hours.
Of training.
Number of training hours for each employee. So setiap employee, high ranking or low ranking, must go for trainings. Example, 10 hours or 20 hours per year to improve their skill. I can give you another example for HR, how to reduce number of MC. Number of MC, which means how to improve the kesehatan, the healthiness of the employee lah. Correct. So there are many all the department manager, no? Because in a company, the company in one company has many department, so each department need to come up with their objective, what to achieve in the next 3 to 5 years. Kuan Yin, you are from sales department. Vivian is from the purchasing and logistic. Purchasing. Okay. Purchasing. Vivian, you are purchasing. If you are purchasing director, what can you propose? What you want to achieve in the next 3 to 5 years for your own department?
Look for the when purchase some of the required item, maybe can look for the more cheaper price,
keyword,
but in
keyword, yeah,
good
correct.
quality lah, acceptable
Correct.
quality lah.
Okay, you mentioned 2 keywords. Cheaper, which means cost saving. Correct.
Yes.
So you as a purchasing, you can propose finance objective also. Finance related objective.
Yes.
For your own department, and also you mentioned the quality. Quality, which means the number of return to the supplier. Correct, Vivian? Number of return to the supplier. If the supplier send you a good quality component or material, the number of return to the supplier become kurang. Or Vivian, number of late delivery by supplier. Number of late delivery. These are the non-financial objective. You see, I like to bring in your practical example so that you can imagine. So, Kuan Yin, apa lagi you can recommend for if you are the sales director? Sales is paling common one. Must prepare all. Kuan Yin, your sales manager ask you. Tiba-tiba, your sales manager asks you, Kuan Yin, you as a young salesman, what you want to achieve for the next 3 years and 5 years for the company, for the company, not for yourself.
Meet the expected goal set by the company, the sales goal.
You can say that sales grow. Sales grow because your company is not only sales, it's not only one product. Maybe you as a sales manager, you're responsible for one product, machine A. And then you say that, okay, in the next 3 years or 5 years, you want to improve the sales, not only in Klang or in KL and Selangor, you want to expand to Penang and Johor, or even you want to expand to overseas, such as Indonesia or Thailand, Vietnam. Sales grow. Remember, Kuan Yin or Vivian, when you say something what you want to achieve, the next question, your CEO will come in. How? Don't shock sendiri only, you say something with the responsibility, you don't say shock sendiri only, then your CEO will come you. How means what is your plan, how to achieve, which one the action plan, no? So okay, come. See here. Setiap department, every department have the road map. Road map is a direction. When I say every department, you see the department here involved. Sales, marketing, purchasing. Kuan Yin, you are sales, marketing. Vivian, you are purchasing and delivery. Okay, production, engineering. Just now we studied together HR, right? And also finance. Net working capital, cash flow, CCC, cash conversion cycle for the finance department, because each department have their own departmental objective. You set the objective, and then immediately we must think how to achieve. Otherwise, you shock sendiri only. Okay, clear? Clear every Kuan Yin? After this business finance class, you have a wider practical exposure. Exposure, and then participate in the business meeting. We are in the business finance. This program 6 months is not to train you like a university student. We talk about theory. No. So my session is always bring in the business finance, practical. That can be closely related to your job and or to your function or to your company, and then you can have a higher adoption. You know what you are studying. Otherwise, you tiap minggu you just come in 10 o'clock and then you just go out 1 p.m. and at the end you don't have nothing in your knowledge. Okay, anything to ask?
No.
Clear,
Yeah.
Clear not, Kuan Yin?
Clear.
So now, okay, now the important notes. To be a successful business planning, important notes, every business operate differently. Example, within your company, you are in a logistic delivery business. So you serve different market, different industry, you have a different service. Compared to Kuan Yin, welding machine, different market, different product, different competitor. Correct not? So we call this as a business model. What is complexity? Different size, different country, different country. Example, Indonesia and Singapore. Indonesia or Singapore is more complex, higher customer expectation, and also within. We talk about this market. We talk about industry. We talk about inflation, complexity. So, and also within, inside your company. So you have a different culture, different practice. So when you change job in the future, You have the practical experience. You have the practical experience. You learn the culture from previous company. You have done the practical experience from the previous company. You don't expect the same in the next new company. And therefore, you don't always complain. Remember, you work in a company. Why company hire you? Huh? Why company hire you? Why
company hire me?
You think that you are handsome and they hire you?
How to say it?
So why company hire you?
Because he hired me because of the skills I possess in a requirement position.
No lah. Okay, Vivian. Vivian, you are more experienced than him. So why company hire you?
Hire me. Oh,
Mm.
okay. Because I can provide the skill in helping them to reduce cost saving and also to reduce their expenses if for procurement side lah. If for procurement side.
Okay. That is okay. Which means you can help company to solve the problem lah. Every company have their own problem. It's a different kind of problem because every company serving different industry, different product, different markets, different complexity. Every company behave differently, different culture, different practice. So therefore, they face different challenges. So they need somebody, example Guan Yin, to solve the problem, but don't create the problem. When I say create the problem, which means that you don't always go to the new company and complain. Every day you complain. Every morning, afternoon, you complain. What for? Face the situation and recommend the solution. Recommend the solution, nah. You said what you want to achieve, If you join a company who does not have the direction, now you offer the solution. You recommend the solution, Guan Yin or Vivian, what you want to achieve. Then, action plan. The CEO asks for action plan. Otherwise, you just talk only. You shock sendiri only, right? You are purchasing manager. You are sales manager. You come here to help the company to improve the growth. Just now Guan Yin say the grow. Betul Guan Yin, you say the grow, right? Correct. I remember if I hear you correctly, you say the grow. Good. Your CEO say give you a thumbs up. Very good. I want to see the grow in the next 3 years. Grow in the domestic market, grow in the overseas market. And okay, please tell me action plan how. Then right. So business plan. We are still here. Business plan. Business plan. There are many components. A proper business plan. You see here. We got the finance plan. Correct? Finance. And then purchasing. We've been here. Purchasing. We also talk about HR, right? We've been just now together. Number of MC deduction. Guan Yin talk about training, engineering. Guan Your company has engineering department. Does your company have an engineering department?
My company, I don't have.
Have or don't have?
Don't have.
Okay. So, Vivian, you don't have the engineering department,
No, I don't have.
Okay. Let me give you the practical example. Engineering. What they do? These are the engineer. So, in a big company, they require engineer. There are many types of engineer. I give you an example To produce one handphone say for example Samsung or iPhone to produce in the production line from start to the beginning, it takes 3 hours. In the year one, it takes 3 hours in the year one to produce one new Samsung product. Then 3 hours for one Samsung handphone. But this is the operator required 3 hours. So production director, it follow the SOP. SOP stand for Standard Operating Procedure set by engineering. These are the engineer. They have the crazy idea how to produce a Samsung handphone. Then they set up the process time 3 hours. So as a result of after Samsung new product, new handphone was launched in the market, the response was good. Tapi the Samsung factory unable to produce to fulfill the customer order. So assuming sales, when you are sales director, you every day, every week you receive the customer complaint. You cannot tahan already. You cannot tahan already. Okay, until you have high blood pressure. Then you during the management meeting, then you feedback to the engineering director, saying that, hey, Mr. Director, Mr. Engineering Director, now you take 3 hours to produce one Samsung handphone. Can you think how to improve the process hours? Reduce from 3 hours to 2 hours. I don't care how you do. I want to I want to get more sales. I want to reduce the customer complaint because why? Customer complaint is your KPI. Here. Ini. Customer complaint, number of customer complaint is your KPI. If you every week, every month you kena the customer complaint, your KPI is very bad. So you discuss with the engineering director. Hey brother, come. Hey, cannot with my customer keep complain to me like hell, no. I cannot tahan my KPI very bad. Can you please help me to improve process times from 3 hours to 2 hours? Okay, so that is the job of the engineering. Or your company in the past 5 years only sell one product. Already 5 tahun, still one product. Your customer say, every time I see you, sian . You faham your customer say this, I see you as very sian . You have no new product for me. And then who want to invent the new product? Not you. Not you, Kuan Yin. Your duty is to sell more product, not invent new product. Then you got the customer complaint, right? Again, customer complaint. Hit your KPI. So you come back to your department, your company, you talk to engineering director. Hey, Mr. Director. Hey, buddy, come. Hey, I kena every time I go to see customer, my customer say to me very sian. No new product for the company. So this is their duty. Number of new product introduction. So they introduce new product, and then you can every week, every day, every month, you can happily go to see the new customer. Hey, Mr. Customer, come. I have this new product to introduce to you. At the low cost, but high quality. Production, the productivity is can produce, increase the production quantity per hours. So your customer very happy. So you help your customer, right? So quality, everything quality. For example, just now we talk about quality, right? Supplier, quality, production. Production is production hours. If engineering say they commit. After committing, you complain. Engineering improve from 3 hours to 2 hours. For every one Samsung handphone. Production plan. Production, they can reduce the wastage. Wastage. They can also improve the production quantity per hours. Marketing plan, product, marketing, management team. This is a market analysis. Market analysis usually is done by sales department, marketing department. They analyze because they know the market better than engineering director, purchasing director, finance director. They every day, every week go out. By the way, salesman job, salesman job is not sit in the office one, Hopefully you know this. Hopefully today you learn this message from me. Salesman job is not always sit in the office one. 1 week you work 5 days. If you 1 week you sit in the office 4 days, something is not right. You do not know the market trend. You still MCC, you still mong cha cha about the market, what the customer required. You don't do the customer visit. You understand what is customer visit, Kuan Yin? Do you understand what is customer visit?
Understand.
And I hope you understand what is how important is customer visit. So the customer, you have one customer in Perlis or in Penang. You never see them, or 1 year one time you see them. Sometimes you go January you see them, December you see them again. They say they forgot who are you. Because why? Sales required relationship, perhubungan. This is a fact. Because we are human. Example, Vivian, you are purchasing director. You also need to establish working relationship. By the way, I say working relationship. It's not a working relationship with production manager, working relationship with the finance director, finance manager. working relationship with the sales manager, so that all of you can work together, cooperate. So Kuan Yin lagi banyak relationship need to establish, not only internal. All these are internal. Kuan Yin, as a salesman, need to maintain the relationship with external customer. So if you know the market visit, then you can Google how important is a customer visit and what you can learn from customer visit. If you sit in the office 4 hari in the office, your boss never see you go out for market visit, something is not right. It is you not right. It's not the company. So which means that the business planning, kesimpulan, in summary, is lead. Who will take the lead to drive the improvements? It is not only one finance director. It is a sales director, purchasing director, HR director, engineering director, purchasing director, finance director, everybody. Because ini each and every department must have a direction, and that this direction, important, listen carefully. Each of the departmental objectives must be aligned with company objective. If companies said want to grow in the sales, top line, still remember Kuan Yin? Top line, 15% year on year. Secondly, company want to grow, improve the bottom line, 10% year on year. So each of the department must have the same objective. And how to achieve the objective? Each of the department need to think of the action plan or strategy. How lah? Example, improve delivery time to the customer. Then you can get more sales. Improve the response time to the customer. Your departmental, your department last time take 3 minggu respond to the quotation. Kuan Yin, your department. Company give you pressure, want to improve the sales. So how to improve the sales? How? So you need to set your department objective. How to improve the sales? So we talk about the first one. This is the top summary, top executive summary. What it is about? This is the executive summary. When I say summary, means summary lah. What are the highlight lah? Okay. And this one, you all can read carefully. Wait a minute. Business planning, which means tell you who need to responsible to take the lead to drive. This is a big word. Who need to take the lead to drive the performance? Yaitu setiap every departmental manager or every departmental director. functional director. So next page will tell you the key or what are those key, those are 8 components. The first one, first component, executive summary. But when you see the summary, which means summary, don't tell the grandmother story lah. Summary means summary law. It's only usually 1 page or 2 page lah. So when you prepare the summary, this who will prepare the summary of this one? That is your usually, I say usually only, not compulsory, Your the CEO of the company, because he jaga all the department, he show the leadership to all the department. Department such as HR, finance, IT, purchasing, production. I'll give you an example. Summary, sometimes people call it overall overview. This is a company. Okay, what you want to achieve? You mean me? Company description, vision and mission. LT is a long term and short term. USP is, let me write out here. Okay, USP, unique selling point. What is USP? Especially salesmen, must know one, it's salesman. Okay, I give you time now. Google, Kuan Yin and Vivian. Please Google what is USP and then use your own language to tell me. Practice on the spot. Unique selling point. Kuan Yin, especially salesmen. You need to know your unique selling point for your company.
Unique selling point is, how you say?
Wait. Use your own language to explain. You don't read bulat from the Google.
No, USP is something that is different. Your product different than others company, I can say.
Okay. The keyword
For
is
example, my company, the welding machine, we have the leading industry like the example Flamex. Use the compared to other company, this is more this is the supplier from China and the product is using electrode other than the normal one. Yeah, that's
okay.
the USP.
Good. Fantastic. Very good. Otherwise, your customer may ask you if you go to visit one new customer in Johor. Then you can tell the USP of your company to the new customer in Johor, or overseas. The keyword product differentiated from your competitor. Very good. Or services. Okay, Vivian. Your turn.
Yes.
What is your company USP?
My company USP.
Must have a USP. Otherwise, why your customer keep buying your company services? Must be something that your customer like you, like your company.
Example is sometimes the customer have some special delivery, we can arrange for them lah. Some of the requirements like there are special delivery and also sometimes customer call in our office. There's definitely our customer service will pick up the calls and not go into the machine. They can straight away contact us.
Okay, two important USP I can catch from your explanation. Number one, you say that any special arrangement your company can arrange, right? So flexibility. You are highly flexible, not rigid. Kuku, bahasa Melayu say kuku. Seipan, Cantonese say seipan. Number one. Number two, customer service. The real-time customer service. Customer response times. To be honest, Vivian, from my experience, I very hate to talk to the machine one, you know.
Yes.
I hate talk to the machine one, you know.
Press one, press two.
Press one, press two, press until I fed up. Okay, sometimes press also go to wrong department.
Yes.
And then go to wrong department, tak apa, no? You tell him or her, after tell all the story, you say, I'm sorry, sir, may I forward you to another department? And then you don't need to cerita again, your story from A to Z. So you memang read my, I agree with you, it's a human customer service, not the machine. When your company has a machine, human customer service, or the robot one?
Oh, we have.
So, because we are human, we like to talk to human, we like to interact with the human. Not sure okay, so maybe they say that Jimmy, you are old enough or whatever. Maybe when I talk to a machine, you every time. Okay, but this is not the topic for today. So now two of you can smartly identify the USP for your company. Another example. This company. So this is the company direction, company description, what do you want to achieve. So company, Guan Yin, what is your company name? Let me see your company
name.
Email.
TPMC. TPMC Welding Supplies. TPMC.
P?
No, TMC. Double T, Thailand, Malaysia, Canada. Welding supply. This one. The website is the top there.
Ya, website lah, biar lah. Okay. This is the company description. What your company can do. Can do this, blah, 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 blah. Okay. USP, 20 years. Already in the market, not 2 years. You got the number of years to present the customer confidence level on you now. You already can tahan 20 tahun, not 2 tahun. Which means you have something very strong that you can tahan 20 years. If your company is 01, can tahan 20 years. Do you think your company can tahan 20 years? If your company is a 01, no liu. Alright? Logic lah. It must be something very strong. That your company can tahan 20 years in Malaysia. About us, 21 years. Manpower, location. Oh, okay. So this is your about us. Okay. So how about Vivian?
Mine is Clutch, KLACH, Korea.
You got?
Clutch Korea Services. This one, yes.
Why us? Why us is a good way to tell your USP. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why us? What is your company strength? It must be a strength that perceived by your customer. Right? Let me see. Why us? Why this is about us? Solution, product, brand, or many brand. Application, our partner, contact us. No.
This one is TTMC or Jimmy?
Yeah, I know. I try to find
okay.
from. Oh, not here. Okay, never mind. Different company, different website. This one is why us? 1, 2, 3, 4. Vivian, also 20 tahun. Not 2 bulan. Not 2 tahun. Not 2 tahun. Or not 2 bulan. It must be something very wrong, very strong. Your company can tahan 20 tahun. Okay. Okay, good. So I stop share. So 11:34. We stop for we come back 11:45.
Okay.
Okay, not so far. Continue. You can delete.
Okay.
You can delete what I explained to
Again,
your
this
company doing. You must always delete to what you are doing in your company. Baru you can faham, you can absorb, stay the knowledge in your in the apa nama CPU, the CPU, the computer CPU here. Huh? Okay, good. Let me continue the recording. Sharing. Market research. This is component number 3. Market research. I think this is usually led by sales and marketing. You can read about this. After the first component is the executive summary or company overview, company description. I give you a few examples. You also can find from your own company website. Then we move to the third component. This is the marketing research to understand your own markets. Because you as a, for example, Guan Yin, you as a sales director for the company, and before you propose to increase the sales in Penang, Johor, or overseas Indonesia, Singapore, you must do something, right? Make sense or not? You cannot just simply tembak one, because this is about the company. If you don't have the research, if you don't have the data to support, you must have the data to support your assumption, your understanding. The data can be obtained from the market research company. So to identify the right market in Penang or Johor, Indonesia or Singapore, and what are their needs, and also when is the right time. So these are the few things that usually done. I capture by market research. For SWOT analysis, SWOT is a measurement of internal and external. So your SWOT stands for S, strength and weakness, opportunity and threat. So you can Google. Now many things you can Google for the definition. But how to apply? Apply here, then it can be applied during the market research. Example, I bring the example to come in again. Guan Yin. Before you, if you have set, if you have the agreed target to grow in Indonesia in year 23, year 24 is the first year. Year 25, 26, 27. And then this is your external market. External market, which means they present opportunity lah. SWOT is a S, strength, weak, weakness, opportunity,
Threat.
threat. Yeah. So, if you have identified the opportunity in Indonesia, you have the confidence to grow the company sales. You see this as an opportunity for your company welding machine in Indonesia. After getting the research, you know that right market for you and your company is Indonesia from next year onward. And next year is the right timing to go into Indonesia. And which machine required by the potential customer in Indonesia. All these bullet point 1, 2, 3, you have done the research from the conclusion. Then you found the opportunity. External environment. But internally, you also require the support from other departments to identify what are the strengths of your company and department. To identify what are the weaknesses. Example, Konyen and Vivian. You want to grow in Indonesia. Can your production line, production, yeah. Yeah. All this production, all this your product. You want to supply welding machine, robot. This one robot. Production line. Okay. All these are internal. So can your internal production line support for the sales grow in Indonesia or not? Is there any capacity constraint or limitation? Otherwise, you say you want to grow your market from next year onward. Year 23, year 24, 25, 26. You shock sendiri ni. You say you want to grow. Tapi the production manager tell you that, Konyen, I don't have the enough capacity to support your sales lah. Then, this morning you mentioned about investment. Correct not? So you can discuss with the production line. Is there any opportunity? Is there any possibility to increase or increase the production line, or how to improve the production capacity? Knowing that you want to go into the company, you want to grow in the sales. Then, strength of the production, memanglah all these the production supervisor, production manager, technician, all these, they has been working in the company for more than 5 years, or in the technical know-how, all this in good knowledge. This is their strength. Or the product quality supplied by the production memang in tip-top condition. Tak perlu risau the quality of your product. But capacity tak cukup. So you say you want to grow your company, tapi internal production capacity tak cukup. Then how to grow? And one of the area you can consider is how to increase the production capacity. Back to Vivian. Sales want to grow. And then you are in the purchasing. You are the purchasing. Can your supplier support the increase in the? Can your supplier have enough capacity to supply the component to the company or not? So if cannot, this is the external threat, because supplier is the external, man, right? So Vivian, you as a purchasing manager, you heard that the sales, they want to go very ambitious. They want to chong, go. Then your supplier has the enough capacity to supply you or not? Then opportunity for you purchasing. Is this a good opportunity to ask for more cost saving? Because you have the bigger volume. Right? Yeah, I'm bringing the practical experience, then you know how to do it. SWOT analysis. Then in your department, do you have enough purchaser? Or do they have the right skill, purchasing negotiation skill to negotiate for more cost saving or not? So this morning, Kuan Yin talked about upskill training. You must remember, no? Our Kuan Yin, sales director, when he see the customer in Indonesia, customer also not stupid lah. Customer every year give pressure to Kuan Yin. Hey, Kuan Yin, come discuss about the cost down. Price down. So Kuan Yin also under pressure, no? How to price down? If the internally production cannot improve the efficiency, purchasing cannot achieve more cost saving. So how the sales director Kuan Yin go to discuss with the new customer in Indonesia to offer some price deduction? Cannot, man. Right? Okay. Then we talk about management team. Because we say business planning is a master plan for everybody, for the entire organization. Okay, good. Then product. No, before that, department structure. This involves the communication. So Kuan Yin, you join this new company for this year. You as a new company, do you know your departmental plan?
Departmental what? Strength.
Departmental plan, departmental objective.
Roughly.
So no need to answer me. You answer for yourself. If you do not know the answer, never mind. You go to discuss with your department, your sales director. You ask him or her, what is our sales plan for this year, next year, and next year, year 23, 24, 25. And this morning, early morning, we discussed if a company does not have a plan, you know the consequence, just like you and me. If you and me as an individual, not company, we don't have the plan. We are like ikan masin. Ikan masin, hàm gì We just do what we can. If we just do what we can, we do not know what this. Here. We do not know our performance. We cannot measure how good or how bad is our performance, because we don't have the KPI to measure, because we don't have the objective or target. You must have a target, then baru you can measure your performance. So this is important. As a salesman, at least, you must know your department, your own department. So purchasing, how much cost saving target for this year? Usually, the purchasing director will commit to the company. So I'm not sure your company, two of your company implement has this departmental objective or not. If not, you can bring out this, have a good discussion with your departmental manager. No need to give pressure to yourself. You just want to explore something new that you baru learn this today. Departmental manager, of course, don't talk about company first. We know that your departmental budget, departmental objective must be the same or in line with the company. So if your departmental don't have the target or plan, and this morning we are aware of the consequence. We don't know what you as a sales executive or purchasing executive, you do not know where to go. Left, right, front, and back. You lost the direction. You just do what you can. You are not being measured of your performance. Your action plan does not know the status. So if this is a case, then you can explore something. Explore something this year or this month. Something for next year. You can talk to have a talk, side discussion with your department manager to ask him, hey, what is our department department goal? Vivian, you are in purchasing. Is your department have a department target?
Department target don't have, but just whenever my CFO or my GM, I mean my management they request to buy something, then need to make sure that we have 3 supplier to compare and to make sure that the price is can be cost saving maybe cheaper
Oh, so that is not a department target. This is a practice. This is a practice. The 3 quotation is a compliant practice. So something new that today 3 of us learn together. Something new that we learn together. Don't pressure yourselves. Something new that we learn together, you can explore with your department manager to do something new, to open the topic for discussion with for next year. Whether you are in an IT department, finance department, purchasing department, sales department, production department, each department must have a roadmap, a direction, objective. And Also, whether it is it can be applied, can be implemented in your company. It depends on the organization structure, organization culture. From my practical experience, all the big company I have worked for 4 or 5 companies in the past 30 years. So each company have the is doing the business planning. Tiap tahun. So tiap kali they do the business planning for 3 years or 5 years, depend on which company lah. So once we set the objective, and it involves the communication. When the top objective is done, then you need to communicate from the top to the down. So this is called downwards. If the objective is not make sense, or objective from the top is too hard. Example, the sales grow for next year, year 24, is 50% higher than this year. When your department manager tell you, communicate to you, you say, boss, 15% or 50%? 15 or 50 sales grow. And your manager tell you that, Guan Yan, it is 50. 50% sales improve in next year. So you say, sure not. Is it make sense or not? Realistic? 15%? Yes, our sales manager all can can maybe can achieve 50%. If today, this year you make 1 million, next year sales you must make 1.5 million. 50%. If you think that the top-down objective is not realistic, then you communicate upwards, feedback, feed forward. Okay, so in the healthy organization, we practice two-way communication. Not only from the top management, tapi something from the floor, bottom ups also important. Why important? Guan, why important? Sales are paling banyak story to use on. Guan, can you tell me why communication must have a two-way communication within the organization? This one you need to think a little bit. Guan, why important?
Hello?
Hey, I'm asking you, why communication upward and downward is important to within the organization?
Just now, no sound. I
sound. Now?
I can't hear. Maybe it's
okay.
my now I can hear already.
So I repeat. I repeat, why communication between the organization, it needs to be upward and downward.
Or upward and downward.
I keep saying that it is important to have this. So
okay, I think upward is so let's say the employee can give in the meeting can give the feedback or also suggestion to how the company can reach the objective is the upward. Communication downward, this one not so sure is what I know upward is it something like that?
Basically, downward is from the top to top down, from the top management inform to all the lower level. Upward is from lower level inform to the higher level. So the reason is, I give you an example right just now. In the next year, if company from the top management tell you that sales improve 50%, 50% next year. If the company does not practice two-way communication, upward and downwards, the consequence is all the salesmen will have different set of direction. They do what they can. That tells that, salesmen, they do what they can. But you as a sales director, and you also keep your mouth. Do not communicate to the CEO. And next year, when sales is not achieved, you have a hard time to explain. Number one. Number two, motivation level for each of the salesmen will be low because they are not motivated. They cannot achieve the sales. The target is too high. The target is too high. For example, another example in the purchasing. If the company set the target purchasing to save the money for the company next year, this year, assuming you achieve cost saving 500,000 ringgit, 500,000. And we be in company, you as a purchasing director, okay, company give you next year target 1.5 million. 3 kali ganda. 3 times of this year. Then when you receive this target from the CEO, you need to sit down and do the evaluation on behalf of your department. Is this realistic? This year I achieve 500,000 or next year how to warm it 1.5 million. If this is not realistic, then I suggest you to practice upward communication. You must, when you work in a company, you have the right to communicate, to feedback. And also it has an impact to your purchaser. If all your purchaser will probably will likely lose the momentum, lose the motivation, because they cannot achieve the target set so high by the company. So the communication are super duper important. And we say this, right? Still remember, we say this. We say about Kuan Yin, Kuan Yin department goal. Sales department grow, want to grow in Indonesia. And then it must be aligned with the corporate, which means the head office or the top management. And then the goal has to also be supported by others department. So this is what it refers to. And this is about the product, what product to sell to improve the sales. You can Google about this NSOF metric, Google, and you want to you have the existing product, you have the new customer. Now, new existing product for your existing customer. Market means your customer, existing product or for the new customer. Right? Or you also have a new product from engineering. New product from the existing customer and the existing from the new customer, existing customer and new customer. So you for the sales, you can Google more of this. Then this is especially useful for the salesman, because how to capture more sales from market, either from existing product or new product, either from the existing market or new market. So if you talk about this, the NSOF metric, I think I have the here. Sorry. Oh, this is a BCG metric. And here. Oh, can you see? So many salesmen for them to think about the strategy, how to improve sales, especially for Kuan Yin, whether existing product or new product. Existing product for the existing customer. This is a new customer. So what is the right term to use? Market penetration, market development, product development, and diversification. So you can Google to understand more about this NSO metric. So Kuan Yin, when you have time, you study more about this. This is very good for most of the salesmen. For me, I study this. I am the finance guy. I know this during my study, so that when the sales director proposed talking about this, all this term, market development, market penetration, product development, diversification, then at least I know what is this about, and I can participate in the business discussion. For example, during the business planning discussion. Okay, so I go back to my screen. Yeah. Another good metric, good model to introduce for salesmen for all the business executive is a BCG metric. BCG metric is to tell the market that you serve. For example, Vivian, you serve market. Do you have a overseas customer, Vivian? Your company?
Overseas customer, maybe if local send it to overseas, overseas market don't have lah.
Oh, don't have so you have most of you have the local customer lah. So this is your market share, market growth, and again, this is useful for business discussion. When your product, then during your product or your service, your product, when we say that, oh, your delivery service is a cash cow. Suddenly, you heard about this. Why Mr. Who and who say our delivery service is a cash cow? That cash cow represent this delivery service have a high market share in Johor, for example. And this product or services generate very low market growth because Johor market already stagnant. The growth is limited, very low. So the sales manager will think, is there any opportunity that we can improve our delivery in Penang? Instead of the same product, we capture the capture the potential market, and we aim to achieve the star. Then you know, star is a high market share. Our aim is to achieve high market share, and the Penang market is high market growth. This is how to apply this. Question mark and the dot. If the sales are the one of the welding machine supplied by Guan Yin is a dot from BCG perspective, then you know what are they talking about. When a dot, which means the vending machine that you supply to the market, very low market share, which means very low, very few customers want to buy from you. very few customers wanted this product. And this product is have a low market growth. Already 20 years in the markets. The product already 20 years in the market. Not many customers want this product again. So this your vending machine is a dog, which means ketinggalan zaman. Right. If you only sell one product for 20 years, don't have a new product to come in, very soon your product will be a dog. So when a new product is introduced into the market, it will grow like this. From here, grow to here, move to here, move to here, and slowly move to here. This is a cycle. So therefore, company will have a different kind of product portfolio, different kind of services. You need to develop new services or new product in order to fulfill the needs, the requirement of customer. Otherwise, your company will be ketinggalan zaman. And therefore, you still remember, for example, Kuan Yin or Vivian, why during the Chinese New Year, McDonald's sometimes launched the Ang Pao Prosperity Burger. Correct? Prosperity Burger. Right? That is to target for the Chinese market. Or porridge introduced as a morning breakfast in McDonald's. But I'm not sure you can find porridge in Indonesia or Thailand or not. I'm not sure. But you can find porridge in Malaysia as a breakfast. Did you buy before, Vivian, in the past?
So far no, for breakfast no.
But you know, do you know
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
At least you know, you have the option to buy porridge as a morning breakfast. This is to customize. Because McDonald's is a global or international company. If there is a need in the Malaysian market, they want to capture the Malaysian market. So Kit Kat during Chinese New Year, they introduced the red color. No, not Kit Kat. Kit Kat or Oreo. The red color Oreo. I think Oreo. I think it's Oreo. The red color Oreo. So they keep developing the new product, so that the customer, you see, Oreo refresh my memory. Refresh my my memory. I am their customer. Refresh my memory that in the market masih ada lagi Oreo biscuit. If Oreo 10 years ago and 10 years later only one product, tiap-tiap hari, tiap-tiap malam is only one product, I also feel sian. Already 10 years you tiap-tiap hari, tiap-tiap malam eat Oreo. You tak sian. I also sian. So I will say bye-bye to Oreo. I try different product. Correct or not, Kuan Yin? Huh? And Vivian. So, KitKat apa nama? KitKat try the invent the green tea. Huh? Yeah, mo? Got ah? KitKat got the green tea.
Yeah.
They want to apa nama? Bring back the memory of the customer that KitKat still available in market. That is from marketing perspective. And also, KitKat have the new product, green tea. If not, everybody still tak pasti KitKat still survive in market or not. This is a good marketing strategy. Marketing strategy. And I ask you, two of you are young girl and young boy. During your primary school, you got the free Milo to drink. Ada? Still ada?
Yeah, I remember.
During my generation, standard 1, 2, 3, we got free Milo to drink while we queue out. Hot sun, under hot sun pun tak apa, because why? Free one ma. Why? Last time when we were young, we don't care about marketing lah. Still primary school student ma. So as long as got the free drink to enjoy, we queue out. Queue half an hour, never mind. So now, can you tell me why Milo give you free drink during your primary school? Kuan Yin?
Why Milo give? Because to target the younger audience. I mean the younger the audience.
Vivian, what is your observation?
My opinion is they want to promote and give the taste to the student lah. Let them taste. Because some of the student maybe they don't recognize Milo. We don't know lah.
Correct. So two keywords. Promotion is a marketing word. Product is another keyword. So when you were young, you already have the experience to try Milo, which means, Vivian, when you are age 8 or 9, standard 1, standard 2, standard 3, your brain has been washed by Milo. The Milo already go to your otak. When our brain already washed by Milo, when we grow up, we know that you go to Tesco, you go to Street 99, you go to KK Mart. If you want to have this chocolate milk, chocolate drink, your first choice is Milo. That is why Ovaltine. Ovaltine is a competitor of Milo. Why Ovaltine cannot do well in the market? Because Ovaltine cannot offer free drink to the school. So Ovaltine. You know Ovaltine, no?
Overthink. I thought you said overthinking that. Overthinking.
Ovaltine. This Overtin. Ovaltine. Ovel. How to spell? This one.
Oh, don't know.
This one. You know this product, Kuan Yin?
No, no.
So that's why lor. Ovaltine never give you free drink, ma. So you also your brain also does not know this product. So when you go to Speed 99, you want to buy this product.
No.
You are not even aware of this product. Then how do you want to buy this product?
Yeah.
But just now when I say Milo, you understand Milo, right?
Yeah. Understand.
If you don't understand Milo, you are not Malaysian, no.
Understand,
So now it's a marketing strategy lah. It's a marketing strategy lah. Ini ya. Marketing strategy. Milo is the Milo here. Milo here. Milo is an existing product of Nestle. So they go to the existing market, primary school. So if the new market, new market, last time they focus only in Kuala Lumpur, example, and then they see the new market in Perlis, Kedah, Kelantan. So they use the existing Milo, they offer free drink to the sekolah rendah in Perlis, Penang, Kelantan. After that, tak cukup, they go further to Johor, Melaka, Negeri Sembilan. So why? They do the marketing lah. Just now, Vivian, you say promotion, correct? Vivian.
Yes.
So sejak muda-muda, since young, our Malaysian student has been so-called so-called influenced by the Milo promotion. You give you one small cup, shot, you drink, you shot, okay. One year come 2 times, 3 times also tak apa lah, okay. Last time when we were young lah. So now you see Kuan Yin, Vivian, you see Kuan Yin, he is a young boy. He even does not know what is the Ovaltine. He does not know what is Ovaltine. So how? Next time he go to Speed 99 KK Mart, he even look for Ovaltine. Ovaltine and Milo is a competition, it's a chocolate milk, it's a chocolate milk product, So if I tell you this, semua orang faham Malaysia. If you don't faham, if you don't know what is Milo, then you are not Malaysian. Correct? Satu lagi, Vitagen and Yakult. Vitagen, I'm not sure about your time, my time during my primary school. Vitagen come to my primary school, do the offer, buy 5 free 2. Vitagen. Now Vitagen and Yakult, they fight each other. So last time no Yakult, Yakult and you know Yakult,
I know. Yeah, this one I know.
I
know.
You know, okay. But you know Vitagen, Vitagen, mana Vitagen? I think this one, Vitagen. Yakult and Vitagen is how to spell? Vitagen. Vitagen drink. This Vitagen. Vitagen also come to our primary school the last time. But Vivian, you understand this, Vitagen, you got
Yes, I got. Yeah.
You got the promotion one, buy 3 free, buy 4 free 1 or something like this.
Cannot
tahu
remember.
Ini lah. Beli 4
Yeah,
percuma
my
1.
budget.
Beli 4 percuma 1. Di sana. Witazan and Yakult, they are in the competition lah. Then inilah. Okay, come back to our study. Here. Mana? Just now. I think it's ENSOF. ENSOF. So you know how to apply? Marketing and promotion. So Kuan Yin, now you are in the sales. Technically, sales and marketing are two different matters. So of course, today our topic is not to discuss the sales and marketing, but I'm sure from the Google, you are able to differentiate what is the difference between sales and marketing. Then from here, you see, so now I share with you how to use a practical example, how to apply this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Google, Milo, Ovaltine, Vitagen, Yakult. Okay, BCG, and then marketing plan. Okay, marketing plan is a 4P perspective. And then we talk about purchasing, all this has we have been talking about. Okay. Last sekali, after each and every department do their budget, then finally the finance director will prepare and the P&L balance sheet, and the finance director will you see, and then production say production Kuan Yin and production director. Kuan Yin is a sales director. Then two of you discuss. Then production director propose. This morning, Kuan Yin, you say investment, right? Kuan Yin. So you want to increase and to buy additional machine, or you want to set up additional production line. You want to increase the production outputs per hour. But that required money, man. It's not 15 ringgit. It's not 50 ringgit. Maybe 50 million. So the finance director also, he or she was informed, and then he collect all the sales information, production information, the purchasing information, and then he prepare this P&L, 3 to 5 year financial P&L, finance, and then he prepare the balance sheet position. Still remember this? Kuan Yin, still remember this? What is this for? Net working capital, which we study together, right? Last week.
Cash conversion cycle.
So CCC, cash conversion cycle, and then the operating cash flow, OCF, operating cash flow, which we study in the week 1. All these are balance sheet. This is finance director job lah. So then he, because of Kuan Yin, after you discuss with the production director, want to buy additional machine. Increase the production outputs per hour. So he will prepare the investment plan, capital budgeting. So usually the CFO or finance director will responsible for this. So we talk about this investment plan to support the business. I give you a few examples. Build a new factory, new warehouse, build a new, buy new machine, right here, build production line, all these example, build a new warehouse, all these are the investments. So the techniques, there are few indicators. But how to calculate, you don't need to worry. The finance director need to worry how to calculate accurately. But you need to learn. When the finance director present this to you, you as a purchasing director, you as a sales director, when finance director saying that, Mr. Who and Who, ladies and gentlemen, to support our growth in our business plan for the next 3 years, and we require investment of 50 million to build additional, to buy additional machine. And this investment based on the sales plan, based on the sales production plan, headcount from HR, purchasing plan from purchasing department. This investment will give us payback period of 3.5 years. That's where. So what is payback period? Is it the number of year or number of months to recover, to get back our cost of investment. And I remind you, you do not need to know how to calculate, but you need to know what does it mean. Payback period. The finance director, finance manager, he or she need to know how to calculate. Discounted payback period. It is same as payback period, but consider the discounting factor, which means the future cash flow, because we get the cash flow, you remember, we say that sales want to grow in the next 3 years or 5 years. So the future value 500,000, the future value 50,000 in year 26. If compared to today, year 23, the future value is lower. Correct, not? Example again, to make you understand. Today you buy 1 plate of wonton mee. 1 plate of wonton mee, you pay 10 ringgit. Example only again. Today you spend 10 ringgit to buy 1 plate of wonton mee. In year 2027, you may need to spend 12 ringgit to buy 1 plate of wonton mee. Agree or not?
20 years. Yeah, agree.
So now you spend 10 ringgit in the year 2027, 4 years from now, or 5 years from now, you may need to spend 12 ringgit to buy the same plate of wonton mee. This means that your future value 10 ringgit is lower than today 10 ringgit. Agree?
Agree.
So another example for Vivian. Vivian, you buy today 1 lipstick, 30 ringgit. After 5 years, you still want to buy the same lipstick, you may need to spend 40 ringgit, 40 ringgit to buy the same district, which means that the future 30 ringgit is the value of this 30 ringgit is lower than today 30 ringgit. Agree? Vivian?
Agree, because of the inflation, is it?
Because of the inflation. So another indicator or measurement used by finance director is the net present value. You see, the keyword is you want to make investment, man. Guan Yan, you and production director discuss. Want to make investment to buy the machine. 50 million. 50 million is your cash. You pay, you spend money. So the cash outflow. You pay. And 50 million, you can generate the cash. So you receive. And between cash in and cash out, from the future year, then you net off cash received from the sales minus cash payout from the cost of goods sold, operating expenses, and then discounted, then you get the net present value. So in summary, the future cash flow, the future net cash flow is discounted and discounted to the present. So what you have presently, what you will have presently after all the future cash flow, cash inflow and cash outflow, cash in and cash out discounted. So these are another few indicators to measure the ROI, return of investment. So all these are the few investment financial measurement. I repeat, these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the common financial measurement used for capital budgeting to measure that whether this investment in the new machine, after Guan Yan, you discuss with the production director to invest in this new machine, 50 million is a go or no go decision. Because company want to make a big investment, usually required some financial calculation, because investment is a risk. Number one, investment usually required big amount of money. Number two. Number three, investment decision required consideration from both finance and non-finance consideration. Financial consideration are those indicators here. Non-financial indication, for example, Guan Yan, you want to invest in this new machine. You buy this new machine from China. Will this new machine cause air pollution or not? Water pollution or not? Or will this machine cause healthy pollution to your employee or not? So these are the things that we need to take into account before making a final decision. Another example, this machine that you produce, Vivian, purchasing and logistics will this machine, the product size, besar or kecil, can go to our internal truck or not? Is our internal truck size can fit ngam? Because the different product produce different machine produce different product, and different product different size, right? So we call it space occupation. Space occupation is a non-financial measurement. So if you the production directors propose to buy this machine from China, and the product size is so big, our own truck cannot accept the end product. So end out how? End out within, as a logistic manager, she may need to propose to buy additional new truck or rent from contractor. That will cost additional money. So these are the integrated. So in summary, investment decision required both financial measurement and non-financial measurement. You got me? Vivian and Kuan Yin, you got me? Non-financial consideration, I gave you a few examples. Air pollution, water pollution, space occupation, and operator healthy. Will this new machine from China cause the smoke, unhealthy smoke, go into the nose body of the operator or not? All these need to be checked. So just to give you a flavor. What is the payback period? Number one. This is when you are presented by finance director, so that you know how to participate in the calculation and in the business discussion. You see this project, project A, project B, project C, cash flow. In the investment decision, we always talk about cash flow. You want to buy new machine, 1,000 ringgit, example only. So this machine can produce new product, can generate sales. So every year come in 250, 250, 250, 250 every year. So if you accumulate it, so year 1, year 2, year 3, and year 4. Therefore, this will take how many years? Project A will take 4 years to pay back. Okay, Koyen, this is how to read.
Yeah, this one.
So project B ni,
Okay.
project B also 1,000 investment, but project B generate higher cash flow, 350, 350, 350. So project B, after 3 years or 2.8 years, will recover the 1,000 ringgit. Project C also investment is 1,000 ringgit. So this is, you can say this is machine A, machine B, machine C lah, from different supplier, and can generate different cash flow. Project C only required 2 years. So let me ask you, Vivian, when they talk about payback period among the project ABC, which one is better?
I think the shortest one, C, yeah.
Yeah. The shortest one or the faster, the better lah.
Mm.
Because all the investment, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, the shorter, the better, lor. We can, or the faster, the better, lor. Am I? Ah. Okay. This one is to show you apa nama? This one, here. Just now I show you payback period. Now I show you net present value. What is this about? Okay, tengok, see carefully. Year, number of year 0, which means now. 1 year later, year 1, year 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. So at the beginning, this one real estate, maybe you want to buy a new house or new building. Want to buy a new equipment to run the business, we require the working capital. So 1, 2, 3, you add up 300,000 now, year 0, now. So after you invest this one, next year, you can sell. You can sell the quantity. Year 1, year 2, 3, 4, year 5, year 6, year 7, year blah, blah, blah. And selling price is 220. So you generate the cash revenue. Then you need to still remember variable cost and fixed cost. You see, variable cost and a fixed cost, and then the depreciation. You got the depreciation, 2 years equipment. Then you got the 42,500. So you receive the cash inflow. Receive. You pay 42,000. So at the end, every year, blah, 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 blah. So you cash value for the building and the net cash flow. This one you need to negative 300. Then all this net cash flow. Then discounted, you get the net present value 64. So how to read this one? Again, I say, it is not you to calculate. It is for you to interpret the meaning, apply the knowledge. If you see the net present value positive, which means that in the future 10 years, future 10 years, the cash received is higher than cash payout. Then you got the, after deducting the initial investment, applying the discount rate, you got a positive, which means it is a good investment financially. Provided what proposed by sales manager, this is come from sales manager, sales quantity, year after year. This is on the assumption that this sales quantity is make sense. This is also on the assumption that the sales price makes sense. This is on the assumption that variable cost, purchasing manager purchase the material makes sense. We make a lot of assumption in the calculation. If the number is positive, that means our cash received after 10 years, cash received from the 10 years minus the cash received after cash paid out after 10 years, and compare again the cost of investment, discounted rate. Then if this is a positive, then this is a good investment financially. Okay, financially. If negative, which means no good. Negative means no goods. Positive means goods. This is how to read the net present value. So you see here, okay, two investment. This one, Guan Yin, you discussed with production director. You got two options. This one is to buy new machine. No. B is to buy new machine. A is to sell new machine. You buy, it is 2 million. You sell, it is 300,000. So just for example, for illustration purpose, you've got the payback period, discounted payback period, net present value, profitability index, IRR. So either project A and project B tell you the financial calculation. In this case, I will recommend for net present value is my first choice to decide whether it is a go or no go investment decision from finance perspective, because investment B will give me higher net present value, 274. And also the payback period, not a big difference. Not a big difference. And discounted payback period, 4 years and 3 and 7 years. Net present value, you see IRR. IRR is the higher the better. IRR is the higher the better. And not a big difference, but this is a big difference between project B and project A. So it is the project B is recommended financially on the assumption that all the important number here, sales quantity, sales price, purchasing price, inflation are reliable. So this is how to catch the meaning. The higher, the better. Payback period, the shorter, the better. Internal rate of return, the lower, the better. So internal rate of return, IRR. What is IRR here? The cost of investment compare with the future cash flow. So which means, again, you can Google what is IRR about, but I just want to share with you how to recommend or how to read the percentage displayed by finance director. Okay, and then PI. PI, what is that? PI is a profitability index. The higher, the better. Of course, profitability lah. The higher, the better. Before final decision is made, consider non-finance factor. Consider non-finance factor. Consider non-finance factor. Just now we discussed environment, legal, culture impact. We say environmental is pollution. We say legal is the production director proposed to buy this machine from China. Hey, is this legally, or you have the license to operate this machine in Malaysia or not? Culture impact or social impact. Apa nama? Social. The kesihatan of the operator. Will this cause dangerous to the safety and healthy of the operator? Is this a CRIM approved machine or not? If the culture, if you are in the food or beverage industry, you know that we have the halal, right? We have the halal certificates. Will this new machine require a non-halal ingredient or not? Non-halal ingredient where your machine operator is a Muslim. If non-halal ingredient, how the Muslim operator handle the babi or pork? Correct? All this need to consider seriously before final decision is made. Long story short, not only finance, but also non-finance. Okay. So just right. So before we end this meeting, we recap today. We start with a good sharing in terms of our life. If somebody no direction, you know the consequence, correct? No consequence. Same go to the company. To have a good direction, good target, good objective, company level set, and then inform to the department, each department. And it required each department manager to demonstrate a good commitment. It gives the company direction, give a good target, a good objective, reliable, realistic for each of the department to achieve. If not reliable, you communicate upwards, right? So from the budget, we also talk about the ENSOF metric. We also discuss about the BCG. These two models are useful for salesman or sales manager, how to improve the sales. And from the master budget, we expand further to capital budget, investment decision. So when you are invited when you in the future as a purchasing director or sales director, when you are invited by the CEO to participate in the management meeting, the finance director present to you, okay, ladies and gentlemen, the proposed investment by Mr. Hu and Wu, it has this below financial indicator, payback period, net present value, IRR. Now you know how to read the number, how to understand the number. And it is not your duty to calculate, but you got to know what does it mean to you. Then everybody can make you can come down and decide together for the joint decision. So I stop for a while for Q&A. Any question to clarify? Especially the business planning. Very interesting, eh? Business planning. It might be new to you and not implemented in your company, but who knows? You will come across in the future. Any question to ask me?
No picture.
So far, no, but I think the PPE investment, the capital budgeting is quite it's quite difficult to understand now for me.
Don't worry. Everything have a first time. Everything have a first time. Understood. Because you two of you are not accountants. Yeah, it is understood. But after this class, it is not the end of the process. Let me remind you, it is not the end of the process. In the past 4 weeks, what we studied together, based on my 30 years of experience, these are the paling common. Because finance is a very wide area. You and me have only 4 weeks, 12 hours. I cannot share with you everything, but I pick and choose the paling common topics so that you are well prepared in the future. During the management meeting, you can participate instead of just listen, no feedback. Sometimes MCC, do not know here and there. So it is not good for your career, not good for your visibility. So you keep all my PowerPoint, and you make your own revision. And any other question in the future, you have my contact in the group chat. You can contact me anytime. It is free. No need to pay anything. I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy to share my knowledge. To not only to share, but also I'm more than happy to learn from you, because this is a learning session for 3 of us. 3 of us. Yeah. So I will share my notes with you, and you keep it properly, and feel free to ask me anything, or even from in your office. You go back to your office, anything related to finance topic that I can help you to enhance your understanding, please feel free to reach out. More than happy. Okay. So if no other question, we end this.
You haven't take picture, right?
Yeah. Wait a minute.